Hey guys, good morning. Or actually, evening for you. Hi everyone. I just wanted to come out here. I'm checking for my YouTube crew. Oops. Oh, hold on. Actually, guys, let me make sure that we are up and running on all the other platforms. I am Ben, you guys are my guinea pigs. I've been playing around with how to live stream on different platforms. So I've got my YouTube crew, and I'm not sure if you guys are here. R. Scott, Francis. I got a YouTube crew. So now I'm streaming now on Instagram, streaming now on. Actually, hold on. After you go live. Okay, now I'm streaming on Instagram. I'm figuring all this stuff out as I go, guys. All right, so YouTube, let's make sure. If you're on YouTube, send a hello, a wave, a hi, and let me know that you're there. And then Facebook, if you are here, okay, I see I'm good on YouTube, Facebook. If you guys are here, drop me a comment. Hi, Josephine. Hi, Josephine. I can see you are here. Thanks for joining the live. I am just getting ready to make a little breakfast here in Bali, and I just thought I would jump on and maybe just kind of chat with folks, see if anybody had any questions. Okay, looks like I am good on Facebook as well, which is great. Okay. All right. Let me get this camera set up right. Okay. All right. So I think we're ready to rock and roll, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome in. All right. So I think we're ready to rock and roll, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome in. If you have any questions. Hi, Optional One on YouTube. How are you? Thanks for joining. All right, so I just wanted to come on. I'm making breakfast. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Nicole, and I am a self-proclaimed freedom chaser. This is where you come if you want your daily dose of inspiration on what it looks like to live your freedom life out loud and never have to take a vacation from it. So here you're going to find all things inspirational living, intentional living, millionaire mindset, money moves, and my freedom life vlogs from Bali, right? So I moved here last year, and so I've been sharing that journey with those that are interested. So thanks for joining, and I'm just gonna make a little breakfast here. Today is Health and Wellness Day as far as my cadence and brand goes for the channel. So if you're not familiar, my brand slogan is "Freedom is the new rich," and rich represents rest, intentional living for the I, C is for cash flowing, and H is for health and wellness. So today is Health and Wellness Day. We devote Saturdays to that. So I've just got my collagen tea here. That's one of the ways that I start my morning. This is the brand that I usually use. And even though I'm all the way here in Bali, hi, Galen, Gary. Oh, hey, Gary. It's been a long time. Good to see you on live. Gail and I did the same last night. Oh, you did? How cool. What did you do it on? Facebook? I'm here. I'm using this StreamYard, so I can't tell where the comments are coming in from. Are you coming in from YouTube? Very cool. I don't think I caught you guys' live. Let me see something. Guys, just bear with me. I am figuring this stuff out. So I am checking on Facebook to see if there are any comments, and they're not. So Gary, okay, so you're on StreamYard. Okay, but you joined this from YouTube because I see a YouTube. Okay, I see. I'm learning all the things. I'm on StreamYard also. I was using Restream OI. So I'm in my learning phase. So I've been testing out the different platforms. I don't know if you've used any of the other platforms, but I started out with Restream, and then I don't know. It was fine, but then I started doing a little bit more research, and everybody says, like, if you want straightforward, simple, StreamYard would probably be a good place to start. So I've been playing around with StreamYard for now. So yeah, so here I am. I'm making sure that everything is connected. Hey, Adam, thanks for joining. Oh, that's an amazing question. Is that Adam? Adam? Hi, Adam. We only wish we could add TikTok. Oh, you can't. I thought you could add TikTok. I was doing some research on that. You can't add TikTok? I thought it said if you had TikTok was RPM. I literally Googled this just yesterday. It was saying if TikTok, you can live stream with TikTok if it's RPM compatible or something. So hey, Adam, how are you? Thanks for the question. So currently, I'm actually just did a video about this 2 days ago. You should check it out. I'll maybe put the link to it in the description. But I actually was fortunate enough. I shouldn't say fortunate enough. I mean, I worked for it. I worked hard for it, but I actually was able to retire a few years ago. And so I threw in the towel with my career, and I actually did a video 2 days ago about the four steps to becoming a 9-to-5 millionaire, right? So I'm just a regular working girl. I started working right out of college, and I just happened to really be a good steward of my finances. And over the years, I saw what that was doing in terms of multiplying and increasing my net worth. And so I was fortunate enough to be able to retire a few years ago. And so I'm here now living in Bali. And so I just wanted to come on and chat with you guys. I'm making some collagen tea. I'm about to have me some beautiful dragon fruit for breakfast with some avocado. And actually, I shouldn't call it breakfast. It's more like late breakfast, early lunch, because it's just after 12 here. I got a late start this morning, but that's kind of, so in terms of having to work, I am retired, but because I am still so passionate about finances, because I was in the finance industry, and I'm even more passionate about helping people to pursue and create their freedom life. I've been building a community around like-minded people that are wanting to get very clear about their finances in order to start creating the building stones or the stepping stones to creating their own financial foundation, so that they in fact can, move on, retire early, maybe transition into a new career. But what I find is that, at least for the age group that I'm in, there are a lot of people that are in a space where they're feeling like they want to transition into something more fulfilling, but they do not have the financial foundation in order to do that, right? And you know how that goes. Sometimes as we are coming out into, as we start adulthood, nobody tells us the importance of saving and planning for your future, your retirement. Well, they tell us to put our money into Social Security, but that's a system and a framework that is requiring you to work until you're like 65, 67, and all the good quality years are gone, right? So I've been fortunate. I've been able to retire in my early 40s. And so, yeah, let's see. Okay, so Gary, okay, so we wish you, oh, yeah, we have to do some, yeah, do the research. I literally Googled this yesterday. Like, I literally Googled it because I was like, yeah, if I could just throw TikTok on here, that would be perfect. And it said something about it being RPM compatible. And when I Google, is TikTok RPM compatible for like streaming? It said yes. So Gary says, you look great and I'm enjoying your content. St. John Massive, that's right. Love it. Yeah, no. So Gary, man, we need to connect because TikTok's been putting me through it. I finally got the store approved, but then it said that I needed to. Then it was suspend. It's right now I'm in appeal because it said it needed to verify my identity, and hold on. The process is just so. I mean, maybe it was easy for you, but I've been like strategically, methodically, like working to like grow my TikTok, get the minimum followers to get into the program to open up a shop. I mean, and then to even open up the shop, it took me so long because it was not with the VI address. With the VI address, it was not we use PO boxes in the Virgin Islands, so the PO box was on my EIN, and then my mail, my utility bill had like a physical address, but they're not realizing that it goes, so the things were not linking up. It was crazy. It took me like weeks. I had to go through customer service and explain to them that we don't get mail to our physical addresses. So it was really it was a trying time. But now that I got approved for the store, I just got some emails saying that the store has been suspended because they need to do identity verification. They need me to submit a form of ID and a video holding up the ID. So anyway, all that to say, I'm still pushing through, but it's an appeal now. But I don't know if you had that much. I appreciate the due diligence that they're doing, but they looks like they're using AI for everything and no humans. And if the AI is seeing one thing off, it's just rejecting everything. It's rejecting everything. So anyway, but yeah, I've been, and guys, I'm sorry, if I'm not looking at the camera because I have my computer down here for the comments. And so, Gary, when you guys streamed, where did you stream? What platforms did you stream on? What platforms did you stream on at the same time? And then, well, okay, so that's good to know. That last step is going to get me approved. That's very, very good to know. We, man, it's been a time. I tell you that much. It has been a time. So that's interesting because I am looking on my Instagram. Oh, hi. Oh, so okay. Hi, Gobi writes. Hey, Jenny. So Gary, so I'm streaming on StreamYard. I have Instagram connected, but the comments for Instagram don't seem to be coming over into the StreamYard comment section. But you might not be aware. That's so interesting. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's bringing over the comments from the StreamYard, which is interesting. I'm gonna have to research that part. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that means you have to like go between both the apps to get the comments. Ooh, all comments. Okay, so YouTube, all destinations. Can't post comments to some destinations, all destinations. It says all destinations, but it brought over the Facebook comments. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It says like it's defaulted to all destinations, but when I just clicked over to the comment screen, I can see people joining. Hey Jenny, I am experimenting with streaming. So I'm streaming on Instagram, I'm streaming on Facebook, and I'm streaming on YouTube. And the streaming app isn't bringing over the comments or the people from the Instagram. So I can't see it in that one consolidated space. So I am like, I'm alt tabbing between these two screens. So that's interesting. So something I have to research, something I definitely have to research. I don't know why it wouldn't let the comments come over. But anyway, so I was saying, I'm just here in Bali. I'm going through like my morning routine. So I just thought I would jump on here and chat and see if anybody had any questions. But Gary, I was gonna say it's great to see you got what you've been doing as well on TikTok. That's been really cool to see. And I reached out to you probably a few months ago, and we never connected, but I've been watching from a distance, and so that's been really, really cool to watch and to see. And yeah, so morning routine. So I start my morning with my collagen, and I drink it as tea. I always say collagen tea, but I have to remember that that's just how I drink it. So it's collagen peptides. It's by Viva Naturals. I love this thing. I've been taking it for over a year and a half, and I've seen like a tremendous difference in my nails. Everybody thinks I have on gel and acrylic. I do not. These are my real nails, my skin. And let me see if I can get a little closer. My skin is, I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, my hair, my nails, my skin have been like, okay. And the best thing I like about this, what I really love about this is that I get my 20 grams of protein, okay, because it's so hard to eat 100, and I'm about 140 pounds. Like, it's so hard to eat that many grams in protein. So this helps me get to my protein goals. And so I drink it every morning. And then if I'm like running short on like protein, my protein grams a day, I might do like something at night. But most people like just put this in their smoothies, put this in water and drink it. I like to drink it as tea. I actually make like a little potion. Like I do my peptides, I do this, and then I do some sea salt, good sea salt, just like a little sprinkle, and it just kind of brings out the flavor even more. And then I do my L-glutamine for my tummy, and read up on this, it's good. And then, as you know, if you're a woman of a certain age, we got to make sure we maintain in our creatine amount. So this is like my regimen. Like the day does not begin without this setup right here. And I actually bring this stuff from the States with me. So I have a nice little supply here, and I haven't ran out yet, but that's how good this is. Like I don't go anywhere without it. So that's the morning routine. That's the tea. And so yeah, okay, we didn't do Instagram. You have inspired me today. Oh, hey, Amanda. Oh, my God. Hi, Amanda. I found your channel today. All the best. Oh, Amanda. So, oh, my God. Thank you. I received that. I hope you subscribed. What was it that inspired you, if you don't mind me asking? It's so good to have you. And so Gary bought it over. Okay, so it brought over the Facebook comments. Great. And then you say, yes, life has been lifing, but we should schedule a call for the next week. Indeed, life has a way of doing that. Gary, so it is, I think we're exactly 12 hours from the VI. So for me, it's 12:16 p.m., which means I'm not sure. Are you on the East Coast, or are you back in the islands? So yeah, look how cute these little paper towels are, guys. I just love when I travel internationally, because it it like slaps you in the face of like how wasteful we are in America, because look at this little baby tiny little like and the thing about it is, because it's smaller, I'm going to use it more wisely. Whereas in the States, everything's so big and oversized. It's like you use things without like being as mindful as you should. But here in Bali, everything is just enough. And so you're like so conscientious about making sure that you're not wasting it. It's so weird. But okay, so you're in Atlanta. So that means you are at 11 p.m., right? That means you're at 11 p.m. Hey, Marie, good to see you. Bear with me because I'm figuring out how to stream on different platforms, and my comments are not coming over to my streaming platform. So that's something I have to research when I get off of this live, right? So good to see you. Who else do I have on here? Ellie, good to see you. So I'm just doing a little chat here with my YouTube crew, and I decided to add like Facebook and Instagram this time as an experiment, guys. This has been so fun, like figuring out all this stuff. But I'm just going through my morning routine. It is Saturday afternoon, just turned Saturday afternoon here in Bali, and I'm walking through my morning routine. For those that just joined, I'm having my collagen, which I drink as a tea. And this brand is Viva Naturals, and I can put a link in the I can put a link in the description. Actually, I forgot to do that. For those that wanna maybe check it out because it's good stuff. Like I said, I've been taking this for almost a year. It really has made a significant difference in my skin and my nails, and I've been like really locked into making sure that I do it because I have absolutely noticed a difference. So yeah. All right, I'm coming back over to you. Um, 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 a man, is it a Mandine? A Mandine? I don't want to mispronounce your name, but okay. So here's the link, guys, to the collagen, which the peptides. I mean, everybody, this has been all, this is becoming a new buzzword, peptides, but I started my regimen about a year and a half ago, and I can absolutely see the difference. Okay, so Amandine says, I did subscribe right away. As you were talking, I saw my future self being financially free. Oh, what stood out was your background and your mindset on savings, working extra job when you were in school. Oh my God. Literally, Amandine, I did a video on this literally 2 days ago. It's actually the video that is, I don't want to say it's going viral, but it's the video that actually took off for me on YouTube, because I've been on my YouTube journey now and locked into YouTube I'm doing daily YouTubes, whether it be a live, whether it be me vlogging my life here in Bali, whether it be some educational content around money moves, which is something that I'm very passionate about. So 2 days ago, I did a video that was called I Retired Early. And that is a video that is actually, let me tell you, YouTube is a thing. Okay, you you got to figure it out. But once you start it and you commit to it, you got to lock in, because you don't know what the thing is that's going to take off. And so this is the first video that I did after 67 days straight of being on YouTube that has finally taken off. My previous videos were like getting like maybe 50 views, not hitting the 100 mark. And this video, and you got to go check it out. I'm going to try and put the link in here for you as well. This video now is almost at 900 views. And I'm like, wow, I think I finally figured out this YouTube algorithm and what it is that the people are looking for. And so to hear you say that really warms my heart, because that is absolutely, it's literally the reason why I'm doing this. I want to inspire others to start being very intentional about their financial journey, because let me tell you something, guys. They don't tell us this stuff in high school, right? They don't tell us that one day we're going to wake up and the rat race that they were selling us, we're not going to want to do it no more. They don't tell us that. They don't tell us that. You know why? Because they want us to be worker bees for the rest of our lives, right? And so the sooner that you can figure out that the system is set up for you not to rest, for you not to have a moment to yourself, for you not to enjoy life, the sooner you figure that out and figure out how to get out of that matrix and that rat race, the better off you're going to be. Okay? Because the system is not set up for us to live fully and restfully and joyfully. It's set up for us to work. Work, 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 work. The first thing they indoctrinate us into when we get when we start school or when we go to work is, oh, you got to work so that you can get your social security check, right? And that's all we think about. In order to not work, we have to put money into a system to get a check when we're like 65, 67, when all our wonderful quality years are gone and you can't really do anything that you want to do anymore. And so that is literally an indoctrination. It is a systematic programming that the only way that you get to joy, you get to happiness is to work, 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 work. And then maybe at 60 something, you'll be able to enjoy retirement, as they say. So my messaging is the sooner that you can figure out that you really can create the life that you want, if you, one, stop spending. That's the other thing they teach us how to do. They teach us how to go to work, and they teach us, and then they bombard us with commercials. And now it's social media with commercials. Before it's commercials, now it's social media on how to, can you guys hear me okay? Is my mic on? Okay, it is on. They bombard us with, before social media was commercial, now it's social media, and everything, every programming is to hustle to get money. Hustle, hustle, hustle. You can make $10,000 in a month, do this, do that. And then as soon as you get the money, the next thing is telling you, you got to spend it because you got to keep up with the Joneses. You got to get the designer bags. You got to get the nice car. You have to have the big house. You have to do all these things. And so you are literally stuck in a loop. You're in a loop, right? You cannot get ahead. And awesome. Let's claim that your next video will get next video. Oh, thank you, Gary. Oh my God, it's been so crazy, this figuring out this YouTube stuff, but it's been fun because this is all like a hobby for me because, you know, I'm just here. You know, I can wake up every day. That's part of the thing you would get with your freedom life, right? Is that you get to wake up. Like this morning I woke up, I was supposed to meet a friend and they unfortunately had like a little situation at their house. And so I was going to give them a tour of my, my health facility where you can go and you can, they've got everything there. You can go to the gym. You can go, they've got 3 different saunas, traditional, steam and infrared. They've got 3 different, temperature cold plunge pools. They have a whole suite of biohacking modalities. You can do cryotherapy, you can do red light therapy, you can do salt room, you can do oxygenation, you can do IV, you can do colonic. So this is all one-stop shop for all this stuff, right? So I was gonna show them around that facility because they hadn't been there yet, but they ended up having like a water leak at their house. So I said, well, let me just jump on. I was all dressed and ready to go. I said, let me jump on YouTube and check in with my YouTube peeps. And then I said, oh, let's experiment today. Let me try and add Instagram and Facebook. Look at me, right? It's crazy. So I've done that. And hey, Rosemary, look at you. How are you, honey? I'm sorry I missed your call the other day. For my Instagram folks, just bear with me. I'm back and forth between the 2 screens because this is my first time streaming on Instagram. And for some reason, I don't see the comments over on the StreamYard section. So, so I have to alt tab between the screens. So if you just bear with me, I would appreciate it. Yeah, so anyway, so I was supposed to go and show them that facility, but that didn't work out. So I said, let me jump on here and check out my YouTube crew. and make a little Bali morning breakfast. So guys, I'm having, this is like my standard Balinese breakfast. And I'd start with grapefruit. I mean, not grapefruit, dragon fruit. And as you can see, I have my avocado here, but I don't think this avocado is right. The problem is that I ordered this avocado from the store, and so there's no way to tell them to bring me right avocado, right? But anyway, so I've got my dragon fruit. Look how pretty this is, guys. Isn't that pretty? Like this is how I'm eating every morning. It's so easy to eat healthy here, you know? And so, hey, Rosemary, you said yummy dragon fruit. I know, right? Doesn't it look good? Look how bright and beautiful this is. And I'm gonna be good. I usually eat like one of each, but I think I'm gonna do half and half because I might go out later for dinner. But what I do with this dragon fruit, guys, is that what I do with it, hey, Moon, hey, sis, I'm jumping around apps to boost your algorithm. Girl, you are so silly. Gosh. That is so funny. Oh my God. That is so funny. Love you, amazing sister. Yes, I agree. It's definitely a trap. People think I'm crazy when I say I'm retired in my mind. Speaking it into existence, working past a certain age should be a choice, not a necessity. Oh my God, you hit the nail on the head, Natasha. Like it requires hard work. Indeed, it does. I sacrificed a lot. I mean, I'm here. And to answer your question, Amandine, I do live in Bali. So I'm here in Bali right now. Let me give you a little twirl around. I'm gonna walk over just so you can see the little outside. This is my little setup, guys, right? So I'm not sure if you can see out here, but yeah, you can see all that tropical goodness, right? You see all that tropical goodness out here. I can't take this too far because it's connected to my laptop, but it is definitely, actually, you know what? I think I can swiggle around here for a little bit. Just bear with me. Give you a nice little view of the outside. All right. Yeah, so I do live in Bali, and this is kind of like the view from my villa right now. I'm going to rest this right here, turn this over here, and then have this track me over here. Oh, this is fun. You guys see me? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right. So so this is home for now. And so this is what I get to wake up to every morning. Just quiet life. Very just gosh, I don't know how to describe it. It's just very peaceful, very calming, very makes my nervous system very, very happy. Okay? Very, very happy. So let me go back in. We're gonna have our dragon fruit and then finish chatting. So that's my Bali life, and it's been great. I'm really just feel so blessed that I get to do this. And just 1 second, close the door. Yeah, so that's the Bali living right there. And let me see what my Instagram folks are up to. Posh, the one big dog, thanks for joining. Yeah, Rosemary, isn't that dragon fruit like nice? It's like, So the thing that I do with my dragon fruit is I like to squeeze like fresh lime on here. So like I make like just a little hole in the middle. And then I squeeze like probably a half a lime, sometimes a whole lime, just right in the middle of that. And I just kind of like mix it around. So it's like the dragon fruit, you make your own little bowl. The way it set up, you can make it once you cut it in half, it's like you already have like a built-in bowl. And so I just do a little scoop. I squeeze all that fresh lime juice in here. And I go to town, y'all. Like, this is so yummy. And then sometimes so here's the white one. It's so good. I would do a happy dance when I'm having good food. You said, Amanda says, thank you for the tour. I loved it. I'm proud of you. Oh, that's so sweet of you, honey. Yeah, just reach out to me on a DM or comment or something. I'd love to, just hear more about, what your goals are and how you're planning to get there. Because one of the things I'm a big proponent of is, look, if you can get with somebody that's already done the thing you're trying to do, you're going to get there much faster. I'm a big proponent of like getting help, hiring coaches. Like this past year, I spent like a lot of money on different coaches, but I'm already seeing the returns of that, right? So sometimes you do have to invest in yourself as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah. So we're gonna have some dragon fruit, and I normally will have avocado, but this avocado is not ripe. I'm so disappointed. So I've been figuring out my way around like getting groceries, because normally you don't have to eat out a lot here in Bali. I mean, you don't have to cook a lot here in Bali because everything is so affordable. You can probably get 3 square meals a day for like $11. I generally will at least be able to make up my little breakfast thing and then like go out for like a late lunch, early dinner. But the stuff that I use for like this, I order. And so I haven't figured out how to tell the people when I order it, kind of like Uber Eats or DoorDash, that I want ripe avocados. So I might have to go to the grocery store myself just to get the ripe avocado. Yep. Okay. I see you, Gary. It's so weird that we cannot see these comments over on the StreamYard. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know if maybe I didn't select the right options, but when I come out of here, I'm gonna go research that for more. But that's been a fun part of doing this, right? It's like I'm just coming on here being completely 100 authentically. Y'all, I don't know how to do this, but if y'all bear with me, I'm gonna figure it out, and that's been so much fun. That's been so much fun. So yeah. What else is there? Actually, my girlfriend had reached out because she wanted to do a spa day for Valentine's Day. And I need to find out what time she was planning to do that. So that was the other thing I was going to do today. So I was going to show my friend around my health facility, my biohacking spot, which is called GDAS. And then I was going to go do spa day with one of my friends because honestly, she reached out to me saying, do you want to do spa day for Valentine's Day? Like, Valentine's Day wasn't even on my radar, to be honest with you, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, so she wanted to do spa day, and I was like, yes, let's do spa day. That would be nice. We love a good spa day, and the spas here in Bali are like top notch. When it comes to taking care of your skin, taking care of your body, they do such an amazing job. They really do. I was just thinking the same thing. Oh, what were you thinking? What were you thinking, Gary? What was that? What were you thinking about going to the spa? Mm. How about going to the spa? Mm-hmm. Right. That's right. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, rest and relaxation is literally, that's probably the one thing that you cannot get away from being here in Bali. You really can't. It's so good. Mm. I'm gonna check something else too, guys, because I wonder if so I'm on Face. Let me see something, because I wonder if I'm even getting the comments on Facebook. Okay, Gary is watching me. Bring them on video. Oh no, bring them on video. Gary, Facebook is asking. That's so interesting. Okay, okay, got it. Okay, this is also it's been very fun and very interesting. Hey, hey, Teresa, how are you? Good afternoon from Bali. mm, mm-hmm. Hope you're doing well. I'm just here doing a little morning chat. Well, actually, it's afternoon now. My mornings start late here in Bali. It's more afternoon, but just kind of chit chatting while I go through my morning routine here in Bali. So I just have my collagen, which I make up as a tea, and then I have some dragon fruit here. Mm. And I usually have it with avocado, but my avocado isn't ripe today. So I'm going to have to figure out another way to get my avocado in for the day. But yeah, I just came on to check. Actually, like experimenting with live streaming. I usually go live on YouTube. And so I decided today to experiment with like going live on uh, Instagram and Facebook at the same time. This is all very new to me, so I'm still figuring it all out. So I'm learning things as I stream this live right now. Okay. Um, yes. Thanks, Gary. Thanks for, yes, I can see. Yes. So I'm seeing what happens now. When the comment is coming through from YouTube, it has a YouTube icon to the bottom. When it's coming in from Facebook, it has a Facebook. But for some reason, those comments are not coming over from Instagram. So it's interesting. The thing though, when I connected Instagram, you had to connect it with a streaming key. So it wasn't like Facebook where I could connect Facebook directly into the StreamYard app. Mm-hmm. I actually had to put like a key in Instagram and then tell Instagram to go live, which is, it's a little cumbersome. And it seems like the only way you can do it is to do it on a desktop, because I don't think you can do it on your mobile, because the instructions specifically say go to your desktop. So it'll be interesting as I play around with it more to understand the capabilities and the functionality of it all. But it's been fun so far. All right. Anybody? Rosemary says yummy dragon fruit. Do we? I'm trying to remember. I never looked for it in the VI, but I'm trying to remember if we can find. And well, Rosemary, I never really even go to the grocery store, but can you find good dragon fruit in the VI? Because I used to avoid the grocery stores like the plague when I was in the Virgin Islands. I used to eat out almost every night. Amandine, if you're still there, do you have any questions for me? Mm? Gary, we should do like a little VI stream, a little. We should think about doing like a little Virgin Islands connection, something on the platform. Mm-hmm. I think if you can find it more now, but when we were growing up and living there, yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think that if I went in there, usually when I just don't remember like that it being something that I noticed. I guess is what I'm saying. All right, what's the rest of my lemon? I need more lemon for my dragon fruit. All right, guys. Well, this was fun. If nobody has any questions, I'm going to wind this down. I just wanted to. I have a couple little people that are on. Not that I'm no any big streamer or anything, but I do have some folks on YouTube that be looking out for me, which is so crazy to even say, right? Like I did a live like a few days ago, and I did one after, so I did two back to back. But the ladies that were there from the first day missed the second day, and so they were in the comments saying, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry I missed you." So I'm probably gonna one. I've been jumping on here randomly, but for the regulars, what I'm probably gonna do, which is so cool because as you start to like build out like these platforms and people start to understand who you are as a person because you're sharing with them transparently about your journey and you're connecting with people, like they really be looking for you. They really be out here looking for you. I mean, she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry I missed the live." So now that I've got like people out here that be looking for me, I'm like, I'm gonna have to start scheduling my live so they can know when I'm gonna be on here, which is so kind of cool, right? Because who would have thought? I mean, me on YouTube, if you had said this to me probably even like 6 months ago, I would have been like, nah, you're not talking to me. But I've had an incredible coach over the last probably going on 8 months now. And she has been working me. So to my point that I was making, Amandine, sometimes you really have to like invest in yourself. So my expertise is in finance, right? We like if you ask me about money, I'm gonna tell you about money. I can tell you about money. My expertise is not in social media. It is not in having an online presence, having an online brand. That's not my ministry, right? That is not where my expertise lies. And so in order to figure those things out, I actually invested in a coach. And she's been amazing because she's been doing the internet. And I say doing the internet, right? Because the internet um, the internet was a thing before it became what we know it now to be social media, right? So she was doing the internet from like 20 something years ago, before the internet, from like a team before the internet became what it is now. So she is like an expert at like detecting what the trends are, what's going to be the next big thing. And for her in this season, what she has come to figure out is that YouTube is going to be the next big thing. Okay, you remember the time at the time Instagram was a big thing. Now that's YouTube, because people want to be able to show up as themselves. They're tired of all the curation of on perfection, and in some cases not being able to show up fully as themselves. And in the world that we're living in now, where everything is being AI generated, and people are like rebelling against, some people are anyway, rebelling against all the things, and they're just really looking for like human connection, right? So YouTube, because of the timing of where we are in the world and all the things that's going on with social media and AI, people are like the ones that are rebelling against that. They're trying to find their community, they're trying to find their people again, and they're doing that on YouTube, right? So she's been doing this now. She started a interesting challenge last August to post every day on YouTube, and it started as a 30-day challenge, and then it now turned into and then it went to a 100-day challenge, and now it's a 1,000-day challenge where she's going to be posting on YouTube every day. But within the first 60 days, she was able to earn probably like several thousands. So she's figured out the YouTube, and part of that is that you have to show up on YouTube. The only way YouTube works is if you show up. And it's a huge commitment, but it could be so rewarding in the end, right? All right, see you later. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your birthday yesterday. Yeah. So that's the thing about that. So YouTube is definitely, and Gary, I don't know how long you've been doing YouTube, but according to my coach and what she's been able to do with it in the past 6 months, if you lock in, you're gonna, yeah, they're gonna be definitely gonna be some benefits for sure. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. So yeah. All right, guys. I think I am going to. Okay, so Gary's over. Have an amazing afternoon. Okay, watching you when the kids watching. How's the quality, guys? Can you hear me? Okay. Because I think one of the challenges I have here in Bali is the internet may be not as robust as I want it to be, and so I'm streaming in a lower quality. So give me feedback on, one, if there's any lagging, and two, if they are what does the quality of the picture look like? So if you have any feedback on that, that would be helpful. So I'm trying to figure out if I need to get some different internet at the house, because I would like to stream in a higher quality, but at the same time, it is what it is. I'm not stressing myself out about it. Okay, thanks for that, Gary. The video isn't the best. Thanks for that. Okay. So I need to figure out. I'm streaming in a lower quality because I didn't think that, and the one I streamed in 180 the last time, there were a lot of pauses and skipping around. So what I'm going to do next time is I'm going to try in a 180 again just to see what's going to happen. All right, Amandine, good seeing you. I look forward to everything you will share. Looks good and sounds great on my end. Okay, thanks for that feedback. But it isn't lagging. Okay, yeah, last time I got the good quality because I streamed in 1080. But when I watched it back, there was a lot of pausing. And so when I streamed it in the 720 the other day, no lagging at all. But you're right, the quality may not have been the best. So I'm going to see if I can get some better internet here at my villa so that I can stream at a higher quality. Yeah. So we'll see. It's all trial and error. It's fun to just kind of not put any pressure on yourself, right, guys? Like, you just have to start. Like, that's been my mantra. You got to start the clock sometime, right? And so when you start that clock, I always say to myself, like, if I didn't start my clock with my coach when did I first sit with her? Last May. If I didn't start that clock with her last May, you would not be seeing this right now, right? So you just have to start. You're not going to have all the answers. And a lot of us are keeping ourselves stunted and stuck because we feel we need to have all the answers. We need to have everything figured out. And that's not the way life works. Like, at this point, what I'm doing, I call it, I'm building the car as I'm driving it down the road, right? Because I'm figuring stuff out. We're all human. We're not perfect. Somebody had to figure out how to live stream somehow, right? I'm figuring it out. You guys are just joining me. But if I don't try, how would I know what things I need to work out? How do I know that I need to stream in a lower quality? How do I know that I need to stream in horizontal versus vertical? Or vertical versus horizontal? How do I figure out that the Instagram comments don't come over on the live stream app? The only way I'm going to figure that out is to do it. And guess what? once I'm doing it, 2 weeks from now, if and when I'm streaming, it's those things would have been worked out. They're no longer going to be challenges or things I need to figure out, right? So sometimes it's okay to have, sometimes it's okay for people to see you building even when you don't have all the answers, right? Because that's the reality. You don't build something and it's perfect. Like it's trial and error. You're learning as you go. You know? Hi, eldest daughter. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the live. I'm just here having like a little morning breakfast here in Bali, and just kind of running through my morning routine here, and just thought I would do like a little chit chat. So I just finished making my collagen. Well, I take collagen, but I drink it as a tea. I like it over hot water with some sea salt, and then I I love to have dragon fruit in the morning. So I usually have one yellow and one red. And normally I would have my avocado, but unfortunately my avocado is not ripe. And so no avocado right now, but maybe when I head out later for dinner, I'll be able to have some. So thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. So I was just, talking through, I read, this is me partly chat from Bali, partly me experimenting with live streaming because I haven't done it before. So I'm learning like all the things. And so I was just saying how sometimes we're so afraid of what other people are going to think about us that we don't start, right? But we only have one life to live, and we cannot live for everybody else. Like, you got to live your life fully. And if it's something that you're feeling a desire to do, the reason you're feeling that is because God is probably nudging you in that direction. And so you don't need to care about what anybody else thinks. So Gary, I do have a light in front of me. Do you think the lighting is still too low? Yeah, I do have like a light in front of me. Let me see if I can bring it up some more. Maybe turn it in that way. Yeah. I forgot this damn camera be following me everywhere. I didn't realize I was so close to it. So Gary, I do have lighting. I forget this the way I have this camera set up, it follows me everywhere. I forgot. I didn't even realize that I was like right there in front of the camera. So you could kind of see like right here, you see? So it's just not reaching me all the way over here. And the other thing I probably should do is like try to do this in maybe with the daylight behind me, but the way this villa is set up, that might be a little tricky with the kitchen, but I'll try that tomorrow to see how that works. I'll try that tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try to do a setup tomorrow where maybe I have the daylight behind me to see. Oh, excuse me, to see how that goes. So yeah. But yeah, so you just got to start, man. And for me, this has been a humbling experience because it's like I am definitely one of those self-proclaimed perfectionists. And in this season, I've just been like, you know what, girl, you're getting too old to be trying to prove anything to anybody. I don't have time for it. And so it's like, once you get to that phase of life, I mean, things change. You're living for yourself. You're not living for anybody else. And the things that you are going to do when you get to that particular season in your life, it's going to be incredible. And that's why I am now. I'm just in a place where what other people think really means very, very little to me. I don't care what it looks like to anybody else. I'm not dimming my light in order to make anybody else feel comfortable. You guys see how much lime I put in my dragon fruit? I'm not dimming my light to make anybody else feel comfortable. I am living fully. I've worked hard for the life that I live now. I shouldn't have to hide it from anyone. I shouldn't have to feel bad about it. And so, yeah, I mean, I don't know if that comes with like the aging and getting wiser, but when you start stepping fully into just who you are and who you're meant to be, beautiful feeling, guys. Mm, beautiful feeling. Um, Hi, Don collecting, done collecting. Um, Aunt Maggie, I think it might be the internet. Okay, you said, okay, so you say you think it might be the internet. Hi, done collecting. So good to see you. Welcome to the channel. My name is Nicole. Uh, Gary also says, I'm so happy to see that. We have chosen to be free and just do whatever we want to do. Amen. Amen. And you said, the degrees are great, the careers are rewarding, but freedom is amazing. Yes. Yeah. Yes. I don't regret anything that I've done up until this point because it has, in fact, allotted me the ability to do what I'm doing now. I'm just glad I got the memo early on that I wasn't going to be working till I was 67. Like, I got that memo very early. Like, I remember writing a letter to my future self saying that I was going to retire at 45. It just was a seed that was planted in me because you know what it was too? Like, I saw my mom working so hard, and I just remember thinking, this can't be life. Like, this cannot be the only thing that we are put here for. And so I worked hard and I sacrificed when I was younger, but it really it paid off, right? It paid off, and so now I'm here. I'm in Bali eating dragon fruit, getting ready to head to the spa for spa day. I get to come on live and say hi to some people, inspire them, like Amandine, who was just on, who said she's now going to follow the channel because she really wants to get clear about her finances and be inspired on what her life could look like if she, in fact, got good with her finances. And so, yeah, it's just one of those things. Just one of those things. It really does make a difference. People need to see the thing that they aspire to. And that's one of the main reasons that I'm doing this channel, is so that people can actually see representation of what it looks like. They can see themselves in me and know that if maybe they did just 10% of the things that I did from my path, that maybe they could end up here as well. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. I need to wrap it up. I got to get ready to head out of here. It was so fun chatting with you guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out with me while I did breakfast. And if you are looking for ways to connect with me more, check out the video description. Definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I really appreciate you guys being here. Cheers, guys. Bye, Gary. I'm going to holler at you. So fun connecting. Cheers. Oh, actually, I need to end the stream over here. And let's see here. So I'm going to end this video here. End video. Okay. It says to download your video, view this in your archive. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to end this one over here. Don Collecting says Chunky wants to watch the 9 o'clock news. I don't know what that means. Hi, I see you. Thanks for joining. I was actually just getting ready to jump off. Not sure how to pronounce that name because I don't know what language that is in. Instagram, yeah, but yeah, good to see you. You say, where are you from, sweetie? I'm from Saudi Arabia. I'm currently living in Bali, so that's where I am. Saudi Arabia. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice to meet you. All right, guys. So I was getting ready to jump off here. It was good chatting with you. I'm gonna catch you next time. Oh, I thought I ended this.